Coach, congratulations on the victory tonight. If you could just open us with an opening statement.
Yeah, first of all, happy Father's Day to everyone. And I want to apologize on behalf of Texas A&M for whatever the heck went on over there in that dugout. Whoever those two guys are, they don't represent what Texas A&M is all about. And whoever they are, just don't come back. Let's not let those two guys back in the ballpark. But other than that, great ball game. I thought it was a very well-pitched game by both sides. We had chances to stretch the lead and couldn't put a ball in play, and they had chances to score as well. So just a super awesome game, and I told Jace I'm really happy he's tall.
Thanks. We'll open questions here and a question there.
Nick Delatorre, Gators Online. Just what is your view of Cade Crone hitting that ball and Jace going back to the wall? Yeah, it's just such a off the bat homer. Kind of like I thought, off the bat maybe Jace had one earlier, but this ballpark, I was here playing a 15-inning game, and I think it was 2014 against Virginia with the wind blowing in and the old baseballs, and I know there's been homers hit, but it's just you never know till you see it go over the fence because of just how this place plays. Even there really wasn't that much wind going, but he just hit it to the wrong spot. But Cade's a great hitter and stayed on a good pitch, and we were playing no doubles, so Jace was already pretty far back there. But I thought it was a homer.
Right here.
Coach, we saw Evan be honored as in the stopper of the year earlier this week. What about his performance and be able to get out of jams in all 3 innings, it seemed like? Yeah,
I think Coach Geralman over there, he was on my staff at TCU and the hitting coach, and I thought they had a really good plan. And Evan had to make really good pitches to get out of it. That's a really good team, and playing in the College World Series with your season on the line. So we trust Evan. Even to Cags, but Wilson's been swinging the bat really well, and he made a great pitch to get him there at the end. But in that situation, you're going to ride and die with Aschenbeck, especially with a day off. That was the key in getting the game in tonight, was that that Florida and A&M wouldn't be at a disadvantage against NC State and Kentucky.
Get down here.
Aaron Fitt, D1 baseball coach. And then you had the big moment in the 6th inning there, second and third, nobody out.
Yeah.
And for Cortez to get out of that without any damage, obviously that's a testament to his maturation. But, what do you think has allowed him to be a guy that can handle that spot the way he did?
Well, I think he's, I think he's grown up. He doesn't let things spiral. He just gets back to executing pitches. He puts himself in some of those situations, so he's pretty, he's used to it, at least. But I think the play of the game was Appel blocking the ball and still being able to throw the guy out at first base. When he blocked it, I was excited. Then I forgot, there's nobody at first base. So he made a nice play to keep the run from scoring and get the out. So Appel, I think, was, to me, that and Jace was the play of the game. But Cortez has been special for us the entire, and, we wanted to, that game, I wish we would have scored more runs, but pitching-wise, it's exactly how we wanted to script it. Lampkin was awesome, and it was certainly tempting to run him back out there, but with no Sadeo, we really don't have a choice. We have to try and stay in this winner's bracket as best we can.
Camera here, 1, 2, 3, 4, right here.
Ben Peck, NBC College Station. Just to go off of that, was that, I guess, in terms of how you scripted with the pitching, exactly how it was going to be the whole way, or did the delay factor in, not maybe letting Lampkin go a little longer?
No, we just felt like if we let him go any longer, even if we won the game and won the next game, we're going to be creating stuff in the third game. And I know you got to win the first one. Everybody says that, but we're trying to win the whole thing, or at least give ourselves a chance without Sadeo. So it felt like if we kept him under a certain number of pitches, and we had a day off, and then if we could somehow win the second game, I think we get another day, then maybe Lampkin can come back and help us out some.
Okay, right here in the middle.
Yeah, what is the recipe for keeping guys loose in a 4-hour delay and keeping them ready to go when it's time to switch it on?
Yeah, I mean, there's no real recipe. Baseball players are used to that. It happens all the time. Luckily, in Rosenblatt, you wouldn't have had a place to go. You would have been hanging out in the dugout or going back to the hotel or at the going to the bus. And I remember those days. Luckily now, got an awesome clubhouse and space and batting cages. So baseball players are used to that. So in this ballpark, so great. We had both teams had plenty of space to stay loose.
Okay, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and we'll be done.
Yeah, Coach, you're going from one SEC team to another now. Just kind of your early thoughts on that Kentucky matchup and, a team that in your league, but you haven't played yet.
Yeah, we haven't played them yet. They haven't played us either. Just a great, really well-coached team, obviously Coach of the Year in the league, and they can do everything. Hit the ball out of the ballpark, run, bunt, put a lot of pressure on you, throw strikes, play defense. But we're not bad. We'll show up. But I've watched them play on television, and they have an awesome synergy about them too. You can see that, and they're playing with a lot of confidence, like us. I think we're playing with a lot of confidence, and we have some neat character on our club too.
Okay, right here.
Darren Stoltzfus, Western News, Orlando. The margin between victory and defeat is always tight here, but why is it so different this year? It's literally inches tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I just think I know at least in the SEC, it's been that way all year. Players are really good. The players are really good. The ballpark's big. Not it's small enough for Tennessee, but I mean, it was different weather conditions today. But I just think you have 8 of the best teams in college baseball from the 2 of the best conferences, and I mean, just so thin. Just exactly what you said. I don't have any. I just think the players are amazing. This is the golden age of college baseball. And around it 35 years, it's never been this good. It can't get worse because the draft is what it is, and the players are so great.
Okay, right here.
Jacob Richmond, Lone Star Life. Coach, you talked before about how important those first few batters were going to be for Justin today.
Yep.
Can you talk about what you saw from him and what you maybe saw from those that made you think that you could get exactly what you needed out of him today?
I mean, he had good ride to his fastball. He was up to 94 maybe a ton 95 on TrackMan, which is what he's been in short stints, and he's certainly been rested because he hasn't pitched a ton, but he had a little cutter. He had all 4 pitches going: cutter, slider, change, fastball. So maybe he can build off that, but he's going to have to do it on a little bit shorter rest. But that was the key, is him getting really just the first inning. Just get us through the first inning, get everybody settled in the College World Series, and he's got to face Curlin to start the game, and he did an awesome job with that.
Last 2 questions here and there, and that'd be it.
Yeah, Kevin Brockway, Gannett. Handling Caglione today, I saw that it seemed like you guys challenged him. He had some interesting shifts, though, too, throughout the game. Just your thoughts on how your pitchers handled him tonight.
Well, we played him, the first at bat, we played him with 4 outfielders because we figured we've done it before, but when Cags hits the ball in the air, it's normally a homer. I mean, he only has 4 or 5 doubles in the whole season, and at one point he only had 2. So, but with the wind blowing in, we thought, okay, give ourselves more chances to catch one if he hits it in the air. But then once the wind changed, then it was just a matter of, you're trying to catch those liners he hits down the right field line. But I don't know. If somebody's got a better idea, let me know. I don't know how to get him out.
Last question.
Coach, Matt Towery from World Baseball Network. What's it just like to see a guy like La Violette make such a huge play in the 9th inning off the bat from Curlin and just giving that spark to your pitching staff then? Yeah,
obviously a huge play. Jace played right field for us all last year, and then with Braden going down, he had to move to right since last, whatever the second game, the Super Regional was. So he's used to being out there. I think he played there some in the summer with Team USA. But like I said, I'm glad he's 6'5" and can reach up there. I haven't seen the replay. Was that ball going out, you think? So yeah, we were already deep, and so he just had to jump up there and catch it. And again, glad he's tall. I don't think Chestnut probably would have been able to get it.
Coach, thank you very much.
Right.
Congrats on the
Have
victory.
a good night.
Yeah, happy finals.